My name's Neil Hulme and I'm Butterfly Conservation's Fritillaries for the Future Project Officer. I'm actually based in Sussex, but today I've come down to the New Forest to see some of the fantastic work which is being done for the pearl border fritillary in this part of the world. I hear that the project's going particularly well, so let's see if we can go and find some of these beautiful spring butterflies. The project's supported by BIFA awards, so it's landfill tax money going to a good purpose to conserve these regionally endangered butterflies, and Butterfly Conservation are actually leading the project but working in close partnership with the Forestry Commission and the Hampshire and Isle of Wight Wildlife Trust. So it's a combined approach, and that's absolutely vital in these projects, everybody working together for a common aim. On a national scale, the declines are absolutely shocking. Since 1976, the pearl border fritillary has reduced by 95% in terms of its range, and its abundance has dropped by 71%. So it's a butterfly in dire straits and really does need our help. One of the reasons why the pearl border fritillary is such a rare butterfly, particularly in this part of the world, is that it's so fussy. Getting the habitat just right is difficult. So what this species requires is regularly cleared areas, and the reason for that is the caterpillar will feed on common dog violet, but violets tend to flush after an area has been cleared. So it's this cycle, light shade, light shade. In other areas of the forest, larger clearances have been made by contractors, and volunteers are helping here as well on a regular basis, cutting shrubs and small trees out of the wide edges to create small but important areas of breeding habitat which link throughout the forest, because the butterfly needs to move easily from one habitat patch to the next. Each area of suitable breeding habitat will only stay in good condition for a matter of a few years, so it's vital that the butterfly can easily move from one area to another. Obviously, it's absolutely critical to provide the larval food plant, the caterpillar food plant, which is dog violet, but these are high energy butterflies. They spend all day chasing around, the males chasing females and the females laying eggs over quite a wide area. So the butterfly needs fuel, they need nectar, and that's provided by bugle. And here we've got a female just come in and a third one. This is fantastic. And this is high in energy. This is what they require. So early in the morning, this is the first thing butterflies do. They'll collect along these sunny ride edges and they'll take on fuel for the day. Here again, we've got a female already mated. She's saying no, thank you very much, fluttering her wings. She's rejecting the male. And this one here, you'll see, is a male, slightly brighter orangey brown colour, chasing the female, and yet again, she's saying no, thank you very much. Some butterflies actually go through the life cycle twice and even 3 times a year. The pearl border fritillary, however, is single brooded. The females will be laying the eggs, and the eggs will hatch relatively quickly. The caterpillar will start feeding on the violets, and then quite early, surprisingly early in the summer, it will actually hibernate. Cold weather is beneficial. If it's particularly cold, it'll keep that larva, it'll keep the caterpillar inactive. Warm weather, warm, wet winters are not good. Unfortunately, they're then susceptible to things like mould. One of the jobs that volunteers can really help out with is monitoring the adult butterfly numbers. It's vital that we know how the population is doing from year to year, because if we create the perfect conditions for breeding, then with luck, the population will react in a positive manner. Butterflies are important for many reasons. We know that they're fantastic indicators of habitat health. If a woodland or a meadow has a lot of butterflies, then the chances are that it's good for all other wildlife as well. But butterflies also provide great pleasure to people. A walk in the countryside without butterflies wouldn't be the same. They're intrinsically beautiful, and just seeing butterflies makes people feel happy. And here we've got a very good example. A beautiful pearl border fritillary. Spring days don't come much better than this.